don't really have an impact on that war right now, at least, but we don't need to worry about it. Do we have... We don't have a leader yet. We currently have the Diplotech, or Diplo points as the primary target. And... oh, we actually need... I mean, having the Diplo in there is probably not the worst. We have the trade efficiency text and all that sort of stuff. And we'll be able to accumulate the Diplo points enough so that once we do finally unlock the exploration, we can take some ideas immediately. At least in theory. Of course, that's still going to be relatively far away, now that I think of it. Okay, Pretender Rebels, Trastamara, yeah. Castile is not going very strong in this war. They do still have 12,000 men army, but they got only 2,000 manpower reserve. Now, to be fair, it's already autumn, so they should be getting more soon. Right, so if we have a look at the... oh, Aragon isn't all that strong either, but maybe I could try to marry Aragon as well. I mean, surely it wouldn't hurt, right? The Trastamara, if we have a look at your thing now, so if you die, noble from the Ragonha, is that our... oh, it is. Oh wait, did they just get an heir? No, no, they did not. And Brittany has announced me as a rival, which means that I can rival them. Right, I think I should probably get another... oh wait, no, I can't build directly to this. On the other hand, let's just save the money, because the investments are going to happen in, I think, a year-ish? Maybe, I don't remember the exact start date. But it should be something like that. Oh, they're actually beating the Pretender Rebels here, at least one of the stacks. Corruption... it did update. Yeah, so it just had to wait until the end of the year. Or start of the year, rather. So we are actually burning out some corruption. Yeah, corruption is at 31-ish right now, but it's going down at 0.02 per year. If we can do more corruption reduction, then that might help. But it's easier said than done. Not least because the bureaucrats basically have no influence whatsoever. Now, let's have a look. We got the assemble an army. Oh, we need to have a general. I think it kind of makes sense. Can we make... well, we could make the king into general. I suppose that could work. I mean, it's not bad. 5111. I mean, honestly, at this stage, the fire isn't... oh, 150 points. Okay, yeah, that was definitely... oh. Right. Ambitions of Portugal. Iberian wedding or conquest of Iberia. I think we're going to try to go with the Iberian wedding thing. Because now we got... oh, we're the strongest in Iberia, so we get trade efficiency for 25 years. Sure. I don't mind that. With the loyalty option cooled down to get 10 years, so at least a reform aged 10 to 20 years should be feasible with war to maintain prestige. Yeah, something like that. The cooldown is 10 years, yeah. So technically speaking, yeah, we could probably do something like that. Right, so the relations with Castile, we just need to wait until the civil war is over, and then we should have a royal marriage with Castile already. So we can get through these things a bit easier. And what's this? Allied with Castile, gain stability, and then relations with the Pope. Okay. Yeah, we do need to build up the fleet for a mission. Just saving up, like, since I got the fleet mothball right now, the amount of actual naval supplies that we'll have once we fix these is going to be a bit limited. Oh, Aragon made a white piece. Oh. Oh, the Pretenders are still causing havoc. Oh, now Castile is starting to blockade ports. Are they fighting anything else but the... no, it's just Trastamara, but they still seem to be kind of on the losing end. At least for the time being, but that might turn around at some point. Oh, we're losing some innovativeness. True, it does unlock the claims. Okay, so how much do we have? Oh, just one ship would be enough. Let's get a cog, actually. Castile influenced Granada. Oh. I can recall that one. Trastamara, can I actually ally you? I probably could. Can I improve relations with you first? We're gonna need that. Relations relatively high. And Fez, are you already fighting? You got some rebels. Reactionary warlords. Ooh. Well then, I'm going to send a spy network there already. I can't really claim anything there yet, but I can start building it up. Oh. Still will cede. Promises to Trastamara, renounce the claim. Okay. So the civil war is technically not over yet. No, I mean, they got a truce, but I suspect that there might be something that will happen later on. They still got the pretenders, at least, to take care of. But yeah, the build up the fleet does allow us to get the claims in the Tangiers area. And then we're going to start getting some area over here, pushing into Morocco and all that. I kind of do like the modular mission trees, although it kind of can be a bit of a nuisance in a way that you can't see where you're trying to go to, in a way, but like at least it adds in a bit of replayability when it's not every time the same. If I remember correctly, there wasn't really any freight routes that I can bring into here. I mean, ones that we know of. So the other merchants, I think we're not going to really use them. Because if we send them to collect somewhere, then that's going to reduce the amount of money that we make in Iberia. Speaking of which, we are the biggest trade power in here still. Excellent. How much are we making money now? 2.3 ducats per month. Okay, so, oh, right, the realm expenses have dropped drastically. That's what's causing it. Actually, I haven't checked the developments yet, although we might get the investments this year. Or next year, it's like one or the other. Power projection isn't massive, but it's still 18, like could be a lot worse. And prestige is also 18. We got a fair bit of corruption, but I think over time we will reduce that quite a bit. Much more than the AI, I reckon. There we go. Build up the fleet. Now, let's have a look. Fez. How strong are you? Who are you allied to? You got... Oh, you're allied to this nation here, which I can't see the capital of. Apparently. Oh, now I can. There we go. So, you're allied to that. I should probably wait for someone else to declare war on them first. Again, because that would make my life a little bit easier. They don't have a lot of soldiers, to be fair. Even if we did, we could probably get something in here, but it's just... we don't have a massive army either. Are we actually over our force limit now? We are. Oh, right, the limit's just dropped. Let's mothball this for the time being. So that I can combine it to the fleet here. And it's a bit less cost for me. Right, so it's... Oh, Lisbon is now 16 development. That's 12... I suppose there's not been that much investment yet. I mean, at least the event hasn't fired yet. We've got 101 development total. I mean, it could be worse. And nobility is actually quite loyal, so how much do we pay for the taxes right now? Still about 30 mil points. 21 admin, 25 diplo. Okay. It's not really that bad. Oh, Hungary declared war on the Golden Horde. Oh, not Golden, White Horde. Looks like White Horde is having a bit of a problem here. There's a lot of stripes there. And Ottomans have not started expanding that much yet. Now, in all fairness, an Ottoman games in MEIOU Taxes might actually be quite interesting because you start relatively weak compared to what the historical in vanilla is. So, like, you got work to do to actually get to that point. And of course, there's the fact that Constantinople, with the walls, it has a massive defensiveness. Like, a defensiveness of over 1000%. Over time, it will go down. Once you get more text and all that sort of stuff, but it's quite rough. So, sieging down Constantinople is basically impossible. But you can still take areas around it. I don't know, maybe that's the next one that we do after the Portugal game. Although, first we'll need to figure out how far we're going to take this Portugal game. At least until we have a fair bit of colonies, that's for sure. Like, let's say that at least once we understand the colonial game properly and have had a fair bit of fun with that. Some stars are really weak. You can conquer almost all provinces but Constantinople and some others. And the Anatolia part is more tricky. Fair enough. Oh, end of Castilian Civil War. Wait, which one do you won? Okay. Ivrea, okay, so it wasn't the Trastamaras necessarily. Well, I mean, that's a mission for us. Maybe why that? It could be. And we'll get an alliance with Castile, and then we have pretty good situation in here. Oh, Castile is a great power until 1362. Okay. It's not very long, actually. There we go. That's another mission done. Just going through the mission 3 here, and we got stability 2 now. Which means that we could probably try to do some reforms. Let's actually have a look at the... Reform the administration. Is there anything that I can do in here? No, so what we need to do first is the direct bureaucracy. Actually, no. Did we already... No. Did we... Bloody hell. Did we already give them the... No. Still was England is a nice buffer. Yeah. State region influence. Hold on. Direct bureaucracy. Yeah, we do have the state reach at least. But the influence, we don't have the option, so it might be that you can only influence one faction at a time, which kind of makes sense, to be fair. Because they're going to be quite strong in the points. So I guess we'll wait with the reforms a little bit longer, but that's alright. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, this year there should be the investments happening. I have assigned the provinces correctly. We should have the events popping up in about 5 minutes once the autosave is done. That's probably not going to get quite that long, but you get the idea. But yeah, like, I wouldn't mind being a kind of a long-term ally with Castile. Even if they form Spain, that's fine by me. I mean, what might cause some friction is the colonial game with them. Yeah, there wasn't the investments yet. That might happen later in the year then. Well, I might still misremembering the start year. I might be. Can we see the... No, it doesn't tell on this. Takes a bit for the investments. Still is no longer a great power, okay. Oh, bollocks, it probably did happen, but I'm pretty sure that... Did I put in the... I might not have put the option for them to show the investment event. Right, Utility decisions, investment manager. Notify me when the thing happens, and previous automatic investments didn't fire, so probably there hasn't been one then, yeah. Well, we can hide those decisions for the time being. Auto select provinces. Oh. Oh. Right, okay. Well, let's select this one, for example. Have a look at the selected provinces thing then. Delete the decision. Listen manager. Okay, so there hasn't been investments in here. Oh right, yeah, it just shows the select province, that's all. Do I still have... Oh right, yeah, I got the utility decision. So it might not have happened yet. Because I would assume that at least Lisbon would get investments. Corruption is still going down 0.02 per year. It's a very quick. At least we've kind of stopped the corruption, so there's that. And legitimacy is actually going up quite nicely as well. With the faction support, I'm assuming that's mostly the aristocrats supporting us is giving us a ton of legitimacy. Which kind of makes sense, if you think about it. Okay, we are over our force limits still. How's Fez doing? Are they at war? No, not yet. Although they are probably quite... Oh wow, they got 38... Well, 37.4 points of corruption. Yeah, we should probably try to get in here soon, but it's just... I have no idea how massive the rebellions are in here. Suppose I could... Oh, I got 14 transport... Oh, I should have taken another galley, not a transport... Oh well. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's unmothball these, so we can get some ships to kind of investigate the area a little bit. I can probably take this army down south. And then, yeah, if I could take these 3 provinces, that would already be a pretty good start. Maybe even grab it if possible. And give us a bit more over here, like I think we're going to try to get all of Morocco, or at least the Moroccan coastline. We might again try to make Fez into a vassal later on. And then just have them have the inland. Or something like that. That might be easier said than done. We've got a free policy on military, but I don't think there's really that good options. Not right now, anyway. The money is still 180 ducats. Oh man, the repairs take so long time. Actually go for speed 4. I mean, I know that it means that we're going to have to wait quite a while on all the loadings then. Because it doesn't take so much time comparatively for the days to run by. But such is life. So we got a really good stability right now. I mean, I suppose, does it have... Yeah, it does still have the trade power and legitimacy centralization as well. Ooh, well, that's quite nice. So how much do we have centralization? We got 20. Oh, we must have started with some. Which is fine by me. Monthly autonomy change as well there. That's actually... How much do we have autonomy in... We've got 31% in Lisbon. And it is... actually going up right now, according to this. Overall, but yeah. Actually, how much do we still have the... Yeah, it's still quite difficult communication down here. 33% efficiency to the northeastern corner. 4 over there, but at the same time, assuming that Castile is going to stay happy with us, we don't really need to worry about that. Although, another thing that we do need to worry about is relations with Pope. Oh, right, and we need to have the point as well. But let's go ahead and start improving relations with the Pope to get that mission done. Don't know if that's going to unlock any new things, but yeah, we got a few things over here already down the colonial ideas. It will take some time. We could disable the 4, but it's like it's going to be 0.1 ducats. So it's not going to be that much. And I almost rather take the... I'm pretty sure that we still get the army tradition from having force online. Yeah, we do. So I'd rather keep the army tradition going. Or, as well, I mean, it's relatively low already, but I'd rather not have it go further down. is what I'm going at. Okay, so the ships... Yeah, the ship repairs take a long while. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It can take quite a while to fix a ship, I suppose. Hey, we have a cardinal in Lisbon. Yeah, we already got a pretty good spy network with the bears. So even when we start sieging down stuff there, we should be able to do that relatively quickly. Mind you, it's not going to be immediate, but it's going to be pretty decent, I would say. I'm still making a little bit of money, although... Well, yeah, we're making a little bit of money, but of course the fleet maintenance is now up quite a bit. But that's probably most of it. England has announced Tunis as their rival. I mean, I suppose they do have stuff in southern France, but like, that's a bit unexpected. If you ask me. There we go, so that's our first Diplotech. Now, we already got the institution penalty of 13% from commercialization. Which, speaking of which, it is spreading to our land very slowly. Lisbon is probably the biggest one. It's getting 0.21 per month. And we got 50.5%. It's gonna take a while. But in theory, it should spread there eventually. You know what I might do is I might send in this fleet next month down to Parliament already. Gonna be at least a step closer. Once it is repaired. To be fair, the repairs might be a bit slower in here, but oh well. I actually wonder what sort of communications efficiency we can expect in here. I mean, there is at least a harbourage in Tanja of level 2. I suppose it shouldn't be too terrible, but it might be. I mean, at least Lisbon has a pretty good port. Yeah, harbourage level 4. So that should make a bit of a difference. Oh, another thing that I should probably do before we declare wars is increase the army maintenance. Basically, we're not making any money right now, but oh well. Oh, and we lose the stability. Well, lovely. Okay, so nobility is still very loyal. Clergy is really loyal, actually. That's nice, and we might actually regain the stability rather quickly. We must have been just a small drop in there. So, how bad is Fez doing right now? They've still got 8 alliance. They got a lot of reactionary warlords by the looks of it. They got no manpower in December. They got 6,000 men in their army. How much does their ally have? It's total 10,000, so they got 4,000 on their ally. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I could get Castile to help with promise of land, but I'd rather take that land for myself. Okay, so how soon is this army up and ready? Doesn't really look like the morale is particularly good. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Once the autosave is done. Because it just doesn't want to load up the tooltips while it's saving. But yeah, the problem is I may need to abandon England at some point if I want to stick to Castile as an ally. Because there's no doubt going to be another war between France and England, and I'm pretty sure Castile is allied to France. No! Oh, Castile is allied to England! Okay, so we've got a triumvirate in here. Right, so I wanted to check the morale in here. It seems like it is max, but it's only 1.35. Oh yeah, that is not great. Oh, there was a tiny bit missing there. I was like, hold on a minute, why isn't it full? Why is it showing as the proper color? Let's have a look at the stuff here. We got 6,000 rebels over there. I could land into Tanja. You know what, Fez? I think it's time for a war. Tanja is going to be my war goal. They got 11,000 men total. But they've still got the 6,000 rebels in between Tanja and some of the other areas. So the rebels are probably causing a lot of problems for them.